I love decorating for the holidays. I decided to make this blank Dollar Tree wooden heart into this Be Mine door hanger. I used several techniques in this project that I hope makes you feel more confident in your crafting. This would be the perfect project for the Cricut beginner. What do you think? What were some Valentine's Day projects that you've made? Please share in the comment section below. Let's get started.
Please subscribe and ring the bell.
So the first thing you're going to do is open Cricut Design Space and open a new canvas. Then you click on the text button and type in Be Mine. Now I'm going to change the font to Bubblegum for this project. If you want help uploading a new font, I have a tutorial on downloading a font from dafont.com, which is where I got this one specifically. So click on the link above if you want to learn how to do that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this bigger just to make it a little easier to work with. And then I'm going to click on this button over here that says Duplicate. Then I'm going to change the color to the other one, the upper layer, to make it easier to layer these. So what I'm going to do to make this a little bit easier on resizing is I'm going to hit Ungroup. And that is going to make each letter individual. And all I'm going to do is actually just make the purple one just slightly smaller so that it has a shadow. And this one you can just offset it like that, but I decided to make mine just a little bit smaller. And so you just go through every individual letter and just slightly adjust the size. And there you go, now we're ready to print. So all you do is click Make It, and then it's just going to sort the projects into black and purple. After weeding, I decided to layer my Be Mine before I placed it on the heart. So I started off with 3 letters at a time, making sure I scraped the front and the back, and then I just slowly centered it 1 letter at a time before I pressed down. Then after I had them all layered, I put them on the wooden heart where I wanted them. The first thing you want to do with the felt flowers is Start from the center and put a dab of hot glue. I decided to just hot glue a chopstick to the inside of it, but you can use tweezers, work great if you have any forceps, or a twill, which is a special tool that does a great job with flowers. But I ended up just using a chopstick, and then you just glue a little bit at a time and then just wrap as you go, doing your best to keep the bottom as level as possible so that it does not keep going up or down. It will make that a lot easier to attach that to your heart sign or whatever you're using. With paper flowers, it's slightly different. You don't need to use glue until the very end. So you take a set of skinny tweezers, work the best, and you fold up the center, and then you grab the tweezers in the beginning of the flower, and then you slowly start wrapping your way around the outside, as tight as you can around the tweezers. If it ends up getting to be too difficult or the tweezers keep letting go, then I end up just holding it with my fingers and then wrapping tightly around as I go. Then if you want to curl the outside petals, you can take your tweezers and just bend outwards, or you can also take like the pen cap and stick it around it like a twill tool and stick it through the paper and then fold the outer petals outwards to give it a more realistic look. Then when you get to the very end, you fold that last petal down and put some glue, and that's how you make paper and felt flowers. Slightly different techniques for each, but they turn out amazing.
If you love my mommy's video, give her a thumbs up.